Seems like I am live, which is crazy. And something happened. I created two live streams. Yeah, I'll fix that later. But now I know that I am live, and yep, that is good enough. Now today we will continue with our series or whatever this is, and chapter 7. Here we have seventh edition from 1976 to 1979. 76, David Goggins was 1 year old, and in 79, Apocalypse Now came out, and David Goggins was 4 years old. It was really with V7 like Arch, that that the system fled Gid, fled Gid, and left the research nest. V7 version 7, edition 7. V7 was the first portable edition, the last common ancestor of a radioactive explosion to countless varieties of hardware. Thus, the history of V7 is part of the common heritage of all Unix systems. Doug McElroy, a research Unix reader. The sixth edition of Unix was a great base for software development and the tools that came with it. It made programming fun and productive. Some pieces were in place well before the sixth edition, while others came along afterwards. In this chapter, we will see several threads of software development in 1127 that culminated in the seventh edition, which was released in January 1979, the year Apocalypse Now came out. Nearly 4 years after the sixth edition. Okay, it took 4 years to go from the sixth to the seventh edition. Logically and chronologically, some of this material should come after the next chapter, which describes the spread of Unix outside of Center 1127. But the story seems more cohesive if I talk about the seventh edition first. And as Doug McElroy noted in the epigraph above, the seventh edition was the source of much of the heritage shared by all Unix systems. One of the major themes of Unix and of this chapter is the flowering of influential languages, some aimed at conventional programming and some special purpose or domain specific, and some declarative specifications languages. I will probably spend more time on this topic than many readers may care about, but it's been my area of interest for many years. I will try to describe the important bits early in each section so that you can safely skip to the end. Yep, skip to the end. That is good. Wait a minute. Let me see how long this goes on, which is not really a indicator of my strong willpower. Checking how long a thing will go before actually doing it, and instead of finding it out later on my own. That is crazy. Picture Rob Pike. I've heard some things about Rob Pike, and that is Fred Gramp, Grandpa. Okay, so this chapter spans across. It goes till 130, and it is. I'm currently at 88. So yeah, it goes on for quite some pages, like more than 30 pages. Let's see how much of it do I actually need to read. Which, wait. Here I was. It's also worth noting that 6th edition Unix was strictly a PDP-11 operating system at the beginning of this period by 1979. The 7th edition was a portable operating system that ran on at least four different kinds of processors. That is good, of which the DEC VAX 11780 was the most popular. I have more to say about portability in the next chapter, but for now, it's more important to notice that Unix had quietly evolved from being a PDP-11 system to one that was comparatively independent of specific hardware. Bombshell, yep. I/O redirection and pipes in the sixth edition shell made it easy to combine programs to do some task. Originally by typing a sequence of commands and then collecting them in a file, a shell script, so they could be run as a single command. The sixth edition shell had an if statement for conditionally executing a command, a goto statement for branching to another line of a script file, and a way to label a line in a script. The colon command, which did nothing, so it could be branched to. Taken together, these could be used to make loops, so in principle the sixth edition shell could be used to write complicated scripts. In practice, however, the mechanisms were awkward and fragile. I will describe in the next chapter John Massey, okay, a member of the Programmers Workbench PWB group, had added a number of features to his version of the sixth edition shell that uh, John Massey, okay, shell that made it much better for programming. A general if then else statement for testing conditions, a while statement for looping, and variables for storing information within a shell file. Okay, storing information within a shell file. Okay, 1976, Steve Bourne, that is a man who had recently joined 1127, wrote a new shell that incorporated the PWB shell features along with major enhancements of his own. The goal was to retain the easy interactive nature of the existing shell, but also to make it fully programmable scripting language. Steve's shell provided several control flow constructs, including if, then else, while, for, and case. In this, it also included variables, some of which were defined by the shell itself and others that could be defined by users. Quoting mechanisms were enhanced. Finally, it was modified so it could be a filter in a pipeline, just like any other program. So it could be a filter in a pipeline, just like any other program. The result, which was simply called SH, quickly replaced the sixth edition shell. Okay, this was called SH shell, like shell. Okay, the SH. Okay, the control flow syntax of the new shell was unusual since it was based on the ALGOL 68, a language favored by Steve, though not many others in 1127. So it is esoteric. For example, ALGOL 68 used reversed words as terminators like fee to terminate if and exact to terminate case. But since OD was already taken for the octal dump command, do was terminated by done. Okay, if I in this do if grep something, then this fee do done. The conditions tested by the if and while statements were the status returns from programs, that is, numeric values that a program could use to report results like whether it had worked properly. It seems like I should not be reading this on a stream like this, like I have been doing. And what seems more worthwhile and more productive is that, wait, is my camera visible? Yes, camera and screen both are visible. What seems more productive and more worthwhile is me trying to build a program on terminal through which I can see the chats, through which I will be able to see the current chats. That would be amazing. So do I build it now and just stop this series right here about just 10 minutes in? Well, I can look up some stuff. Uh, yeah, ChatGPT. And I have a very specific question to ask. For a live stream that is going on, is there an API provided by YouTube which uh, makes a web socket connection and keeps sending live chat for that stream, and if something like that exists, then can it be accessed by anyone? Well, wait, that comes afterwards, but for this, YouTube does not provide a direct WebSocket API for receiving live chat messages in real time. However, you can use YouTube's live chat message API to poll for new messages periodically. This is how it works. Get the live chat ID. Use the live broadcast dot list API to get the live chat ID of the ongoing stream. Example request is this: Google APIs YouTube v3 live chat broadcast part snippet and broadcast status equals active and broadcast type equals all, key equals your API key. Okay, response will contain live chat ID if a stream is going on. Use the live chat message ID list API to fetch new messages using the live chat ID. Okay, where can I see the YouTube APIs? Where can I see the YouTube APIs? YouTube data API. Yeah. Add YouTube functionality to your app. Yep. Add YouTube functionality to your app. Guides. Introduction. This document is intended for developers who want to write applications that interact with YouTube. Yes, it explains basic concepts of YouTube and of the API itself. It also provides an over of different functions that the API provides. Okay, so in tomorrow's stream, C quick starts, C apps, scripts. No. So in tomorrow's stream, I will be building the YouTube something in C, which will get me what I want, which will get me the things. Well, can I do that tomorrow? I have my exam day after. Okay, I will see. But in the next, I am terminating this UNIX history stream, and if you want to read, you can read this on your own, and I will be reading this on my own. That is for sure. And yep, that is it. And that is a very short stream, but that is it. Yep, bye. And yeah, the thing is that I'm canceling this series right here on the stream instead of just stopping its uploading. Well, I will be stopping it. I will not be uploading any new videos to this stream, but well, I am confronting it live on stream, which is good. And yeah, tomorrow I will write an app, or whenever next I stream, I will write an app which in C, which will print in terminal the live chats for my live streams from YouTube.